Welcome back, the both of you.
Were there any troubles while we were out?
None to speak of, aside from Eridor here. But what else is new?
Out with it, Benedict! I heard you were beset by brigands.
Salut les
Is the
amis, ça
young
va
lord
quoi?
safe?
Wesh, wesh. Vous allez bien ou quoi?
Lower your voice. Must you always shout so?
Bon, j'ai acheté ce jeu. Enfin, j'ai pris la démo de ce jeu, je vais le tester.
Or can't you see that it was that big mouth of
téléchargé ça
yours
l'autre
that
fois, donc
invited
voilà.
trouble in the first place?
There is no cause for concern, Eridor. Besides, I'm not a child anymore.
Mayhap not, my lord. But I've known you since you were knee-high to a... never you mind. And this must be the young
Franchement,
lord's
ça va bien,
bride
moi.
to
Je
be.
suis en train de tester ça, donc j'ai envie d'y jouer, voilà.
I am Frederica.
Oh là
And I
là,
am
c'est trop
Gila, her
bien.
attendant. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Allow me to introduce those in service of House Wolfort. This is Eridor, Master-at-Arms and Commander of our military
Incroyable.
forces.
You'll be the lady of House Wolfort. No harm will befall you as long as I'm around.
And this is Anna, my right hand.
If you require anything, just say the word.
They may not be of my blood, but they are my family just the same, and from this day on, they are your family as well.
I am aware that in all of Glenbrook, House will...
A joyous day this is!
Bah ouais, ça va. C'est un jeu de stratégie. C'est écrit dans le titre. C'est écrit dans la description de la vidéo. C'est écrit dans la description de la vidéo ce que c'est, hein, t'inquiète. Bah si tu regardes, c'est écrit.
As you are well aware, there are two events of utmost importance to be conducted.
The ceremony to commemorate the joint mining venture.
Bien envie de tester ça. Moi. C'est bon.
Father,
A pleasure to meet you, my lord. I am...
Ho ho, the pleasure is...
Were it not for the efforts of House Wolfort, the Saltiron War... I do not deserve the honor of joining your esteemed family.
There is no... You are tired from your journey,
Thank you, my lord. Before we go forward together, I should like to...
Oh ho, I'd heard you were a strong-willed one.
Pray forgive my insolence. And yet... I should like to know what you wish of me, that I might live up to your expectations.
A most reasonable request. Both of you, listen well.
yes, Father.
Your marriage was...
To give us more leverage against Hyde.
Precisely, with Glenbrook. And yet, while Lady Frederica is indeed the... And House Wolf, if the aim was to forge the strongest bond we could between our two nations...
It would be far more appropriate for my sister, Lady Erica, to wed the Crown Prince of Glenbrook.
Just so, yet neither nation chose that. And do you know why?
so that if relations between our two countries were to take a turn for the worse,
We could be cast away like pawns.
Precisely. Such are the schemes of those who rule.
I understand now. And yet, no matter how impure the intentions behind this arrangement may be,
Well said, my son.
Father,
Salut, Sarah
Lord
John,
Simon.
John Walk.
I am an old man, and as of this day, I abdicate my position as Lord of House Wolfort. You will serve in my stead from tomorrow forth, my son.
but Father, I'm...
Au revoir, la suite.
My decision is not made lightly. Think always about what your subjects need from you. Do so, and
Thank you, Father. I will spare no effort that one day I may be as beloved by our people as you.
Lady Frederica, your fate is not a simple one. Even so, I hope that you will be... This is House Wolfort's entreaty, and the wish...
Of course, my lord.
Beg pardon, my lord.
Very well.
Ouais, Ayane, ça va?
Years after the Salt Iron raged across Norzelia, united at last in common cause, the Kingdom of Glenbrook, the Grand Duchy, this uneasy alliance between once bitter enemies, one after another, dignitaries from each nation arrived. Among those who would forge this road is Sarah Noah Wolf.
Welcome to Castle Wolfort. Allow me to express my gratitude to the Holies.
You are too kind, Lord Seymour. Though I must admit, the news of the union between your son and Lady Frederica came as quite the surprise. None in Hyzant considered that a bannerman of Glenbrook would join with the ruling family of Esfrost. I hear that Lady Frederica is the Archduke's half-sister.
Your curiosity is only natural. This union was, truth be told, I am surprised one is well informed.
And this is your son?
Sarah Noah Wolfort, at your service.
And I am Frederica S.
My son still has much to learn, but I believe this marriage, for today, I intend to...
You're abdicating your position? Surprising news comes in pairs, I see. Nonetheless, I am happy for... I imagine the lords and ladies at tonight's...
Pray, go eat.
I hear that young Lord Dragan of Es...
Indeed. He has been appointed to oversee operations at the Grand...
Good. I would like to hear more of this new as a fellow scholar of sorts, if in a different field.
He should have arrived by now. Has anyone seen him?
Dragan?
Ah, he...
The banquet will begin.
Very good. Though our guests are...
Of course, Father.
I thank you for your hospitality today, Lords.
Think nothing of it.
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord.
You honor us with your words.
I am only being frank. Frederica is the sister. I would not see her marry into an unworthy house.
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I see.
As do I. Finally, our nations with Esfrost's iron, Hyzant's, we must regard each other as equals. And
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan. Do you mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
I need not imply anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
Bold words from one so young. Is that how peers speak to?
Perhaps the young ones, yes.
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift. This is the foundation of the teachings that guide us in Hyzant. By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental belief?
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's, and we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Though it strikes me that your words are measured.
You needn't be so non-committal, Lord Serenoa. It is only... However, that is all the more reason for us to be open.
Honored guests, we of House Wolfort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance. This, however, I can say. Of course, we do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate. No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home.
Yes, Lord Simone.
I apologize if I spoke out of turn, but the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows, and salt, the common folk have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that all those who live require it, not just those lucky enough to be born within the borders of our holy...
You agree?
How I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the god, but perhaps this joint mining venture of yours...
Indeed. we must set our gazes to the future. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into it.
Yes, Father.
Now that's what I call a feat. You've landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a...
You are too kind, Lord Dragan.
and humble as well.
I can tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica,
Forgive me if I caused offense. I thought only to return.
no apologies are needed. I am...
Words!
Forgive my curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in us?
Her life? Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, not. Gustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of...
Is this...
True? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffered. My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. Our house, too. But no more. I shall show all those simpering. And so I did my due research at the archives. That's my grand invention.
Dragan, please. I believe you...
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by traders from the realm over. Each cask more exotic than the last. What?
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or...
Oh, yes, I am too young to have known the war, so I see our three nations. But what of you, my kin-to-be? How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
It will benefit all nations involved. I see nothing.
Indeed.
Coin drives the hearts of men and nations alike. I suspect all parties wouldn't be so eager to join hands if not for the promise of profit. And when we're all able to fill our coffers, perhaps we can finally let go of old grudges.
A sensible perspective. I didn't know you. In any event, it is always good to have another... Let me tell you what I believe. I believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement! As always, it is the young who must... Whatever lies in our future. And I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray.
Dragan, are you quite all...
Worry not, Frederica.
It would seem Lord Dragan has turned in for the night.
Quite the passionate fellow, isn't he?
He's never been one to hide his ambition. Ever since we were... Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother and trueborn siblings.
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look... But I also agree with Lord Simone. Though I know not yet how I might best...
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady.
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband...
Of course, my... Frederica. We should carry your cousin to his chambers.
Certainly, Serenoa.
Benedict.
My lord.
Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as lord?
Forgive me, my lord.
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed, as do I. For 30 years you have served my house better than I ever.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord? I suspect this will be the last...
My lord, I will call for...
Do not bother, Benedict. You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
My lord.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you, for our house. Pray he...
Certainly. I will live to serve...
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good hands. My old dear friend. Long...
I will not let you down.
My beloved son, Serenoa, will oversee... I expect you to serve him as dutifully as you serve.
Of course, Lord Simone.
Aye, my lord. Our undying loyalty to...
My son, listen well. The Lord's judgment shapes the fates of his kin and subjects alike. Responsibility for their well-being.
Yes, Father. To that end, I require wise counsel. As Lord of House Wolford, it is my duty to I shirk not from this responsibility. At the same time, I would be a fool to not seek guidance from those more traveled than I.
C'est juste... C'est juste que mec, je suis concentré, voilà. Enfin, j'ai envie de jouer à ça.
For my house and my...
Well spoken, my son.
The scales of conviction, a holy relic, said to be blessed by the...
It was gifted to our family by the King of Glenbrook. However, it is of...
Coins.
Tokens of conviction, we call them. Give one, they will guide you when the path is darkest. Their words will illuminate the pitfalls ahead. Heed well the advice of your friends and subjects. Such has been the way of our house, and such you must see it always shall.
I will, Father. I shall treasure these gifts and make wise use of them in times of need.
Very good. Now,
We await your orders, my lord.
We depart for the capital at once. May this ceremony...
And so the stewardship of House Wolffort passes from father to son. Lord Simone Wolffort, beloved throughout Glenbrook, entrusts the future to young Serenoa. With the ceremony to mark the beginning of the joint mining venture and a tourney on the horizon, the Wolfforts set forth to the Crown City. With no heroic deeds yet to his name, the new Lord Wolffort set.
So Lord Simon will step down. I suppose the time comes for us all to pass on the torch eventually. What wisdom has your father bestowed upon you?
He has told me what it means to be lord of a house.
Very good. Serenoa of House Wolffort. The crown of Glenbrook now looks to you. You for loyal service.
Yes, your majesty. I shall not...
I dare you to say that again, Thalis.
Must you make me repeat myself? I am the Prime Minister of Esfrost. I and I alone am fit to represent our nation. Go push your papers in the shadows like the minor lordling's son you are.
You would shame me? You, who would be nothing if not for your high birth. Your ineptitude is mocked by noble and commoner alike.
Dragan, you forget your...
You both forget your...
Frederica?
If you must bray at each other, then do so back home.
Such strong words, sister. Do you think you're above us now that you're being wed to mighty House Wolffort?
Please, Erica.
My apologies, but the ceremony will begin soon. I ask the delegates of each nation to make their preparations.
And you must be Serenoa Wolffort. Well, I suppose we should bother that. Well done, Frederica. I see you've inherited your mother's wiles. She always did have a way with men.
Too bad you also inherited her hair. That sickly pink makes me want to retch.
Pray forgive my cousins, Lord Sereno.
Those two, they were...
Thalis and Erica Esfrost. Full brother and sister to Archduke Gustadolf. And my half-siblings.
I see. Well, I hope that we can all come together for the sake of our grand endeavor.
My honored guests, I am pleased to announce that operations at the Grand Norzelian Mine...
The Earth has yielded treasures more magnificent than even we had anticipated. May the mines endure for many years as a symbol of prosperity for...
Well said. With Hyzant's salt and capital, Esfrost's ingenuity, and Glenbrook's raw material, it is a partnership built on 3 pillars, each bearing equal weight. A particular note is Lord Dragan, whose knowledge has allowed us to so swiftly see our labor bear, and House Wolfort, whose mediation has proved invaluable. Let us raise our cups and toast to the...
Huzzah! Huzzah! Lord Sereno is smiling from ear to ear. Shame his parents couldn't be here to see this.
Do not get too swept away in the moment, Eridor.
Now that the formalities are done with, let the festivity... Step forward, Sir Maxwell.
So, this is the one they call the Dawn.
Glenbrook's fiercest warrior. They say he has never...
I would take the measure of this man.
Now that the foundations for peace have been laid, let us be stifled by rigid... There is a tourney to be had, after all.
Hear, hear! Hear, hear!
Will any among you prove a match for our Sir Maxwell, the champion of our... I very much look forward to finding out. Until...
Eat, drink, and be merry. It shall not be long.
Our time is nigh, Serenoa. Ah, but I forget my...
Thank you. But living up to the...
You'll do your father proud, I'm sure.
Have more faith in yourself, my friend. After all...
I wonder...
Of course it will. It already has.
My apologies. And thank you. I shall strive.
You two were quite the pair, aren't you?
Fast friends from the day we met. And you are?
Apologies for not introducing you sooner. This is...
I am tasked with keeping His Highness safe, though he often seems to resent it.
Ah, Prince Roland has told me much about you.
I shall see that it is...
Now let us begin our preparations.
Today, week...
The combatants have arrived, and the stage has been set. Fighting for the honor of the Grand Duchy of fighting for the honor of the holy state of fighting for the honor of the Kingdom of Glenbrook. And last but not least, the victor of our previous... Hurrah! Hurrah!
The Wolfort Lordling is here in his...
Lord Simone's heroics on the battlefield are the stuff of legend. A pity I couldn't match.
You will match swords with me. I promise to make it up.
You have his spirit, if nothing else.
Indeed. I look forward to...
The combatants have assembled. I shall announce our first pairing as chosen Minister Exham and Lord Wolfort. Make...
gentle, my lords.
I expect no quarter from you, Prince Roland, nor from you.
They're two of Hyzant's most famed generals. We'll have no room.
Then we shall make none. Now. For honor and glory.
Time to work.
I won't lose!
Shall we begin?
The hunt is on.
Defeat is not an option.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. I have your back.
Aye, I'll keep on then. You won't beat me!
You're an open book.
Damn it! Now then!
I shall do what I can. Your wounds are healed.
My apologies.
My growth is plain to see. I will end this. To ashes.
Nice try!
My turn.
Charge! It ends here!
You are not worthy of my time. Your lifeblood shall paint my sword.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Here!
This battle is ours.
Goodbye!
I've been waiting for this!
Enjoy!
Tides are turning.
I shall try my level best. Just as I planned.
Now then.
Let me heal your wounds. Your wounds are healed.
The tides are turning.
Let me show you what I've learned. Two ashes.
My turn.
My turn. Brace yourself! From where shall we strike?
Shall we begin? It ends here.
Impossible!
There's no joy in an easy victory. I see your every
Impossible!
opening.
But the day isn't lost yet.
The hunt is on. This ends now!
I'll take you on!
Away!
I see a path to victory. Your defense is weak.
To battle, I suppose.
Let me heal your wounds.
Your wounds are healed.
Sorry to worry you.
I fight for peace. Forgive me! For a better world.
My turn. You don't stand a chance. Yes! You're wide open!
Time to work.
This is the end. I'll take this.
A new power.
Shall we begin? There's no joy
The
in
battle
an
is
easy
ours.
victory.
From this range.
I'll take you on!
My stratagem is superior. My intuition was
Cool
mistaken.
heads shall prevail.
Allow me.
Thank you.
My aid is yours.
This was destined
I
to
fight
occur.
for peace.
You're open. Victory is within reach. I will end this.
Have another!
You fight admirably, but you...
The numbers are few, but they are fierce! For victory! You brute! Yes!
This is enough. Your lifeblood shall paint my sword.
Time to take flight. Goodbye!
Oh! You won't beat me! You're done!
Shall we begin?
Your wounds are healed.
Thank you.
Allow me. Two ashes.
Goddess, I thank you for your blessing.
You find the goddess in odd places, Exam. This trifling tourney will bring her.
The goddess works in myriad ways, Minister.
Your orders?
Suffer.
This'll hurt.
I won't lose. My lance strikes true.
You brute!
Yes!
A pathetic state I'm in.
I'll cut you down!
Time to take flight.
Yeah! What have we here? I shirk from no danger.
I shall do what I can. Be at ease.
Sorry to worry you.
Come at me!
Look at me learning.
Your orders?
Victory is within reach.
Already.
Allow me.
You're wide
Victory
open.
is within reach.
I see your every opening.
Allow me. Two ashes.
My old wounds flare up again. Exham, I will leave you to fight for the... This won't be easy.
Be gone, you brute!
I asked for no quarter. You did not disappoint.
To think they'd get the better of her.
Your father taught you well. You wield that greatsword with skill beyond your years. Well fought. The day is yours.
Victory goes to House Wolford! Our next bout shall be between General Avlora and Sir Maxwell. May...
Stand back. This one is mine.
Very well. I accept. Whoever taught you? Though something tells me you surpassed your...
As is yours. I yield.
Victory goes to Sir Max...
My hand. So that was General Avlora. I pray never to meet her on the battlefield. There will be no quarter given today, young lord of House Wolford.
I would expect nothing less.
Huh? Oh. Ah, you're awake. And none the worse for wear, considering the blow you took from Sir Maxwell.
He was too strong for it.
Today, yes. But let us keep at our training.
Let us work hard for that day, my...
Serenoa and his stalwart allies prove their mettle against the... Though beaten in the end, Serenoa's courageous display thus marks an end to the tourney and the festivities as a whole.
Seeing our honored guests off shall be your last lordly duty this day. Now, I remind you,
It is not to be taken lightly. Worry not.
You take to your new role well, Lord Serenoa, as I must now take to my own. Pray, visit me at the mines whenever you have the time.
Farewell, Frederica. May we never meet again.
Thank you for such a productive use of our I do so love interminable speeches and watching brutes play at war. Truly, the spirit of Glenbrook was on... Oh, but I should watch my tongue. Wouldn't want her to go whimpering.
Pay my fool cousin no mind. We have work to do.
I apologize for those two. This was a fruitful day for all in...
I am glad to hear you say so, General of Laura.
I can't believe we lost. I thought you were supposed to be one of Hyzant's greatest warriors.
Our foe was a worthy one. It would be an honor to cross blades against.
Thank you for your hospitality. Please...
Of course, Minister.
It would seem everyone is gathered. You'll find your boats are laden with a bounty of Glenbrook's finest wares and vig. King Regna asks that you eat and drink your fill, and toast to our three nations.
More of that swill you call wine?
Your king honors us with his generosity. We shall present these as offerings to the goddess of...
Lord Wolford, I bring a message from King Regna. He would have you join our guests on their return voyage to serve as their envoy.
This is a great honor, my lord. You would represent our nation and speak with the king's voice.
If it is His Majesty's wish, it is a duty I will... But there are 2 vessels and only one of me. Did King Regna say which?
He would leave that decision to you, Lord Wolford.
Lord Falks, as representative of another of Glenbrook's high houses, will board the ship you do not.
And why was House Tellior not given this honor? Last I knew, our kingdom had 3 high houses, not 2.
The mere fact that you whimper those words before us is answer enough. Good show at the tourney, Lord Serenoa. You truly are your father's son. The king has seen fit to leave this decision in your hands, and I shall not.
A lord must be worldly as well as wise. I trust you will conduct yourself.
Thank you, Sir Maxwell, Lord Falks.
The king has entrusted this decision to you, my lord.
He means to test my judgment. He is waiting to see which I choose and for what reason.
Indeed. We are friendly with both nations now, so neither choice will earn his ire. That said, there is no telling how these relations may... No doubt, the choice you make will...
I understand. This requires careful consideration. Benedict, gather the others. I would hear their opinions on the matter. Then we shall consult the scales of conviction.
At once, my lord.